What's up, you guys? It's Victoria from UnderVictoriaSpell, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my February TBR. I cannot believe it is already February, but I'm so excited because that's my birthday month. Aquarius is for the win. My birthday's on February 4th, but I absolutely love February because it's full of just hearts. I wear some little jewelry for this month's theme. Valentine's Day and full of love, which I think every month should always be full of love, but this one is just extra sweet for me. So I can't wait to talk about all the books that I plan to read in February. So let's just hop right into it. Okay, so I have my notebook right here. So if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote the books down. I have 6 books that I'm going to talk about because I'm trying to be very realistic in knowing that there's books I really want to get to, and also knowing that I'm a mood reader. So I feel like these are 6 books that I'm like, I have to get to these because I'm really looking forward to them or their new releases. So these are the books that I'm telling myself right now I'm definitely going to get to. And the first one is the last Sarah J Maas Agatar book that I need to get caught up on, and that is A Court of Silver and Flames. And I'm so excited to finally be caught up. That way I can kind of like be in the know all with everyone else that's already read this series. But this is also Nesta's story, and I'm really excited to kind of dive into her story because she obviously is presented so differently in, you know, the first 3 books. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing her perspective, kind of seeing what she is going through as not only Faye, but also like her past growing up. And I'm really looking forward to her story. I know that it is spicy. That is what I've heard from my sisters, that it gets really good. So of course I'm excited for those scenes. So I'm very excited going into this last book, and we're hoping for another Agatar book this year. Don't know who it's going to be, but I'll be excited no matter what. So I'm hoping to pick that up in the month of February. And the next book that I'm going to pick up is Cruel Magic by Eva Chase. I got this last month at a used bookstore, and this follows our heroine as she finds out on her 18th birthday that she's actually a part of this like secret world that is kind of been hidden from her entire life. She is finding out that she is not who she thought she was, and that she has all of these magical powers, and it is a, you know, lost identity romance. I believe it is going to be a why choose romance because we have our 4 bad boys of the school, and I just have a feeling it's going to be reverse hero, why choose, and I just cannot wait to pick this up. I'm really looking for some fantasy this month. I'm just in that fantasy mood, and I really am hoping to pick this one up, and I cannot wait to get to it. And the next one that I plan on picking up, I'm actually doing a buddy read with 2 of my friends here on BookTube, and that's Erica from Erica Reads Books and Autumn from Autumn Knows in a Book. We are buddy reading Passion and Venom by S. Williams or Shanoria Williams. I'm so glad that we're finally doing this, and we can kind of just chat and just be obsessed with romance books together. This is my first buddy read, and I'm just looking forward to fangirling with these beautiful ladies. This book is about our heroine has just gotten married, and pretty much her husband gets killed by our hero, and she is kidnapped. That's pretty much all I know about this romance. I'm kind of trying to go into it blind because I know that Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl raved about this book. So I really want to just trust her opinion and go into it a little bit blind and just have fun and read this book. Cannot wait. I have not read a dark romance in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to picking up this romance. And the next book that I plan on picking up, I actually decided to move up on my TBR a little bit because I was watching Jen from the Book Refuge's reading sprints the other night, And I saw Jackie from the First Lady Reads talk about how she was reading Bait by Jade West, and that had been kind of on my radar, but she was talking about how much she was enjoying it, and I was like, I'm just such in the mood for some romantic suspense. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up on my TBR, so I'm hoping to get to this one in February. All I know is that it's romantic suspense, and I believe it's kind of like forced proximity because of the suspense element that's kind of going on with our heroine. Like I said, I'm trying to go in blind a little bit so that maybe it can catch me by surprise, but I'm definitely hoping to pick this one up in the month of February. Okay, and the last two books I'm going to talk about are both new releases. And the first one that I plan on picking up is Jasper Vale by Devaney Perry. It's her new release. It comes out on January 31st, so I'm probably not going to get to it until February. This is the fourth book in the Eden series, and I'm very excited about Jasper's story because you kind of got a little hint of it in Garnet Flats. So this is kind of like secret surprise marriage, drunken, one night stand, and it's small town, and I'm just ready to feel the angst. I'm ready to be back in this world. I really love the Eden series, so I'm looking forward to kind of his story and our heroine story. And he's not one of the siblings, like the hero. It's actually the heroine who is actually one of the Eden siblings, and I'm really excited for her story. So I'm looking forward to reading this in the month of February. All right, and the last book that I'm going to talk about is probably going to be on every single person's TBR this month, but how could it not? And it's Elsie Silver's new release, and that's Powerless. It comes out February 10th, and I will be picking this up absolutely. The cover is beautiful. This story is going to be so good. Heartless was, blown everybody away in the book community, as it should have. And we're ready to be picked up again by storm by Powerless, because I just have a feeling this is just going to pull at our heartstrings. This follows our hero. He's the hockey player. You kind of see him in other books, and this also follows a heroine that we actually don't know a lot about. She's not in the other books as much as our hero, but they are kind of like childhood friends to strangers, I believe. And I'm just excited because when you have that past together, you're just gonna have that chemistry. So I cannot wait for the angst. I cannot wait to learn about both of their past, because I feel like they both are going to come from some pretty difficult past, and I'm just ready to fall in love with Elsie Silver's writing again and just absolutely adore Powerless. Cannot wait to pick this one up. And that is my February TBR. Of course, I'm probably going to have a few more books on there, but I was trying to be realistic. But these books are just at the top of my list, and I just need to get to them and consume them. So please let me know what you're reading in the month of February, which book I should read first. I would love to know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.